Okay, I just want to give you a quick setup for today's video. This is one of 13 or 14 videos I shot at the 2026 Blade Show. And the Bible verse for this whole series is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 10. If the axe is dull and one does not sharpen the edge, then he must use more strength, but wisdom brings success. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2026 Blade Show. And I ran into Doug Marcaida. You may recognize him from several different places, but we're talking, he's got several new blades out now. And also he's working with a company called Right to Bear, right?
Yeah, so Protect with Bear or the Right to Bear.
So just want to share that with you. But Doug, thanks for taking a minute.
My pleasure.
He's really busy making pictures for people and doing stuff because he's a popular guy. But we talked to him a couple years ago off camera, and I thought I'm going to come back and talk to him on camera.
All right.
I think he's got some great wisdom to share with the world. So, but if you'd like to show us real quickly, like a couple of your new blades.
Oh, well, like to see right. Well, this one right here, I just designed with K-Bar. It's called the Blade of Honor because it's about honoring the Medal of Honor recipients, the highest congressional medal that the president can give to any of their military. So that to me is so important. When K-Bar asked this, I go, let me design something special. We have the famous Marine. I've worked with those. I have a Big Brother version, and it with K-Bar. Now, I said, let's go by the symbolism of what we're doing. Let's talk about the tip of the spear. First, to see combat. Very common thing that we say about our military guys. Well, tip of the spears are not great cutters, but they're great thrusters. So I wanted to create a design that forward leaning, because we want to go to the fight. You're leading with a tip, but you're also leading with the tip of the most powerful strike that you can do, downward diagonal, right? Also, the fact that it's curved, so anything in here will just automatically cut. We're using science to prove that. Now, it punctures well because of the guard. We have a bigger guard here that can puncture through. It's also with K-Bar. We're using for survival. You got any fairing lights, you can start create fire, you can saw for little stuff there, but we have a guard that allows for a good thrust and cut. But let's get meaningful about this. It's not about the design of the blades, it's about the people that we're really giving a lot of our meaning to and honoring. The guard here means that those who served and were given a lot of themselves are guarding our freedoms. That's important. Our faith, everything here about America, right? Then we have the red stripe there, which talks about the red sand of Omaha Beach, which was a lot of our veterans who gave up in war and turned the sand red because of their blood. Then you have the leather around here for the leathernecks, Marines, and the idea of getting cut in the neck, protecting their necks. Then you have a red stripe because, well, my son's the NCO with the Marines, red stripe, hurrah, Semper Fi. Then the iconic, K-Bar blade that you have in there, but it's a performer. This performs very well because I tested it against other blades for the same size, and it's got to be worthy of what we're calling a blade of honor that got to function, not just look unique, but actually be meaningful. And that's one of the designs that I wanted to share with everybody because the proceeds go to taking care of our Medal of Honor recipients. And that's what this blade is all about. It's not just about the great function, because I challenge anybody to come up with the same size blade and its function. I've tested it, I know it, George knows it very well, but at the same time, the idea behind who we're supporting and taking care of those who took care of us. And that's my idea on that. Well, you're doing survival outdoors, right? So let me give you a little survival blade that I created. Okay. So this right here is a barong. Nothing wrong with a barong. So barong is a Filipino blade in the South, right? It's a leaf shape, the forerunner of the smash it. So this is very light for using work when you're in deep jungles of the Philippines, also a weapon of the Tausug's. But I figured if we're gonna make something like a machete right here, if you remove the screws here and you actually unscrew this, you can actually turn this into an elongated spear.
Oh, wow.
So this is for survival. You can either use it like a machete, or if you want an extended play as a spear, you still have that. So that is my battle spear that I call it.
And where can they find this?
This they can find soon after the Blade Show on my website, dougmarcaida.com. For survival work, it will cut, it will heal, keep everyone alive.
I'll put a link to that in the video description below to your website.
Thank you.
And Doug, as always, it's a pleasure to see you.
Always.
I appreciate you taking a minute.
All right.
Thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.
Stay blessed, folks. God bless.